want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
right?
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT Solve room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger.
Again, honestly, that's one of the reasons why. And thank you so much, Olaf, for building with us. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to be right here. And
You know, my brother called me. I had to leave whatever I got to answer, man.
So thank you. So
Thank you.
what I was gonna say is, honestly, it's really not even about that. To be honest, it's about Brock made up made the statement. Where did it come? Like, African tradition, where they didn't do that in Africa. So I brought out Ola to this room, not so he can force his customs on us, but we didn't have anybody from Africa on the stage that can speak about the customs of marriage and how they get down there. So it's not about, and Captain Tazariak just popped up, so he might give us a little foundation on this. So I think that it was just important to lay the foundation of that background, which, like I stated before, which we all say that. Well, I don't say it all the time because I don't know. I could be from. Anyways, we all say that. Well, a lot of people say that their background they relate with African background. So it was only to get a foundation of what they do in Africa, the traditions of what they do in Africa as far as marriage and proposal and all of that stuff. One of my friends, she's actually from Ghana, and that's exactly the way he explained it to me. That's why I brought him in here, is the same way she explained it to me. When she's in in America, she is like very bossy, very independent, all that. When I went back to Ghana with her, I was like, who the are you? She turned into a whole nother person when it came to her submission and reverence to her family and needing her dad's approval. And she is about to be 50 this year. So I think she was 40 when I went to Africa with her. And she was the same way. And every time it's like she's totally different around her dad, who is African. Her mom is American. And I see a day and night when I see her interact with her family in Africa versus America. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to bring him in there for that, for those purposes, if that makes sense. I'm repeating it again for a reason. So if I'm a leader, why do I gotta get on one knee? So just to give you a quick recap so you can jump right in, Drew B strongly feels like, okay, I'm a leader, I'm the man, and I might be misquoting him. I'm just gonna say it real quick. He feels like, okay, why should I get on one knee? That's not my customs or my tradition. So why the hell should I get on one knee to ask a woman to marry me if I'm the leader? We found out that getting on one knee and the proposal of the tradition of getting on one knee came from medieval times. The Romans did it, and got Ola in here to build with us because Brock said, well, how the hell did they do it in Africa? Since we consider ourselves black or African American, I don't know, whatever. I think that was the point of him making that statement, because we're not Romans. So Ola said, well, shit, the Romans got off easy. And I'm just paraphrasing it. He said, because in Africa, we have to We gotta beg the family. We pretty much have to lay prostrate, which is being proscenu. That word. We have to lay prostrate, flat on our damn face, and literally beg. And our homeboys have to accompany us in this pursuit of this woman's hand in marriage. They take it serious. They feel like it's spiritual. It's like a family giving this woman over to this family, and now she's your responsibility, and now she can even go against us. You come first in her life. That's why they take it so serious, because we are giving our daughter over to you, and we're no longer responsible for her. So I know that you're Hebrew Israelite. What is your traditions as it relates to marriage? Do you propose to the woman? Do you believe in getting down on one knee? What is the customs according to your background when it comes to actually proposing to the woman, taking her hand in marriage? What are your customs?
Well, not the knee part. That would never be something that we would do. But the earning, and all coaches are different, but I can see some similarities with what y'all said. Ola said that they do, because it is an important thing, because the woman is that family's possession, or that mother's possession, or that father's possession. And so now you're coming to take it, and it shouldn't. And Israelite coach, it's not something taken lightly. You can see where Jacob actually worked for 7 years for his wife in order to get married to Rachel. Jacob had to work for the father for 7 years, and then he was entitled to actually marry her. So it's different, like what you have to do, but you do have to earn it from the family, and then the family kind of deems what that earning is. So if that earning is working for them 7 years, if that earning is whatever, if that earning could be payment, which you have to give up, that earning could be anything. But there is something that the man does have to give up to get the right to marry the daughter at that point. So I mean that's cultural. But the knee thing, nah, ain't no man getting on his knee to get no woman. But earning the woman, that is something that you would do in Israelite culture. You got to earn the woman.
There
Can
it
I just
is.
say, I feel like the more I hear from hearing Olaf and Olaf and his explanation, and then hearing Cap, I'm not gonna hold you. I really feel like American women been getting cheated and slighted now. Cause listen, that's no, no, and I'm being sincere because
Mm.
I've never honestly been able to hear Ola break down how their culture does certain things. So it's very eye opening to hear him discuss that, but it also let me know, like, hold on, all we hoping for is a knee and maybe a text message, or maybe if somebody roll over and decide that they want to marry us. Y'all out here laying prostrate, begging, making sure the family's straight, making sure you show that you're honorable and showing that you're honorable man and you're able to maintain this woman that's being given to you. That says a lot. But and I'm gonna say it here for me, I just feel like things that have been Americanized, quote unquote, I feel like we've been getting cheated.
And then
Cause
if
dang.
and if I could add one more thing, the woman herself, her value is that she hasn't been touched by a man. Her value is that she's been groomed and raised with this family. So you're getting something like that's the value. The way she was brought up, the way she was taught, the way she was nurtured. All of those qualities is why the man is paying like a dowry, is why a man is earning it, because the father don't want to give the daughter away to just anybody. So we got to see, what your worth is, what your value is. So that's how it would be culture. It sounds like that's what Ola was saying as well. I didn't hear it, but from what y'all saying, it sounded like that's what he was saying as well.
Yeah, it's pretty much almost on point with the Bible, almost.
Definitely.
And
Yeah, what I
then
was saying was
let's be
directly
real
from the
that all
Bible.
the women that they marry are not virgins. Then they still do the same thing for the ones that are not virgins.
Let's be honest, but you don't want to say that. But that's keep it real. Keep it real.
No, seriously, they're not
That's a fact.
virgins. They're
That's
not.
a fact. And they be getting. Can I say it in this room, Auntie?
Go
Can I
go
keep it
ahead.
one
We
thousand?
having a
Absolutely.
They be
conversation.
getting in the ass, and they because I've heard them. Remember we had a lot of the Somalians on stage with us, saying no names, but they was just saying that they mouth and they ass is not. It's the vagina.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, wait. I thought we was okay.
I just asked. I asked her, can I say
But
it?
you know what? It's true
He
though.
did.
It
He
is
did.
true.
But I
That's
didn't know. I
true.
never heard that part.
You
I didn't know that. Now I'm learning, really
What?
learning
that's
something.
true,
I
but
didn't
you
know that
but
the
you know
Capricorn be the
that's
dudes did
same
true.
that.
way.
But you know that's true worldwide though. That's
Oh
true. Like
no.
yeah, like oral sex and anal. That's true worldwide.
Wait,
Women would
no.
do
So
Oral
that.
I
sex
thought being
I
a
can see,
no, I
but
thought being a
anal,
virgin
somebody
meant
still went
all the
in
way
you, bitch.
around. No, I thought virgin meant no oral, no anal, no
I'm not. No,
vaginal,
I
no
agree with you,
hand.
Dre. Is I'm
Just
just
don't
telling you what.
specify.
Right, but what Brock
Wow.
is saying is that that's a real thing. They'll do the oral. That
This
ain't
is crazy.
penetration. Yeah.
That's a fact. All they
Okay,
checking
that's
for is the coochie.
random.
They not trying to stick fingers in your booty hole.
Oh my God. This is
She can have that
no.
blown out, and he okay because the coochie ain't been touched. This is crazy.
No, this
Booty
is really
hole
making
wide
me think
open.
about some stuff because I really didn't know that was like a thing. That's
I
crazy.
didn't either,
No, these
and
facts.
I don't. Mm.
But I do like our culture just to kind of go back to what it is. Like I understand theirs and the Romans, but if I'm being 100% real, I'm gonna do the knee thing. So like I understand what these niggas are talking about, and it does sound cool. But I also believe like we in America, so what has been set as the standard is that. So that's the reason why I do that, because it's like if I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna give her the full experience of that. I'm not gonna take that away from her. And if that is what helps make that situation, then that's cool. That's why I say like with the whole him begging for that, that's fine if that's what they got to do and that's their process or whatever. Process is like showing throughout the years or the months or whatever how long you know them, like that you're the one, and then building up and then having the right to ask that question. Our process is our process is different than theirs. You know what I'm saying? So like I like what we got going on, and personally I would do the knee thing, but I'm not real religious.
What you got to say to that, Drewby and Cap?
Hey,
They
hey,
going they
that's
I'm uninvited to the barbecue and shit. They
that's cap.
they no
Cap.
more, but it is what it is. I gotta keep it a
That's
thousand.
cap. I'm gonna
Shit,
be there
Drewby
next week.
Drewby
I'm gonna
out
be
he
there
like this
next
look at
week.
this
Yeah,
nigga.
no,
Nah,
I
you
just
listen.
keeping it
good, man.
100 though. I'm not even finna lie, cause I mean shit, y'all gonna see me on camera on TikTok doing it. So you nigga gonna be like, oh look at this
Doing
bitch
what?
ass
You
nigga.
gonna be on camera doing what?
On the knee doing the proposal shit. You know what I'm saying? So shit, if
Hey man, do
you
your
can't
thing,
expose
brother.
me, nigga,
That's
I'm
all I'm gonna
exposing
say.
myself, nigga.
Now do your
No,
thing,
listen.
brother. Man, that's what
But
you
that
choose to do. That's what you choose to do, brother.
that's a fact. Like one thing about you got to remember, um, people gonna always work out their own salvation. So like it ain't my place to like say what somebody should or shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see you one time, you get one good time. Like I'm not gonna even like. It's a way I go about things. Like when you see what type of time people on. You know what I'm talking about. Like and I fuck with Brock. You know what I'm saying. You feel me? And that ain't something that I would disassociate myself with him for.
I
That's
already
something
know, big
that
brother. You know I'm just popping
yeah,
shit, fool. You
yeah,
already we
So
locked
like,
in, nigga. Yeah,
yeah,
that's it.
yeah. It's
But nah,
like no, that's what.
I'm just a real nigga. Like I'm just gonna say what I'ma do. But like I also can hear what y'all saying, and I heard what
Mm,
Ola saying. You know what I'm saying? I get what y'all saying on the spiritual level. It's like idling a false prophet type shit. Like I get that.
right,
I never
right.
really thought that deep into it. So I'm not finna fake the funk right now just cause y'all saying it. Like it's something now that it's in my head that y'all said it. I probably do it one
Interesting. Right,
time. I probably do
right.
it this one time. If this don't work out, I never do it again. But shit, I
And
mean, yeah,
they said, well, who nigga, that's all you could ask for, to be honest with you. But for
yeah.
the most part, and that's what it is. Like it ain't, one thing about it when somebody like just telling you something like in accordance to what the foundation you stand on. Everybody different. Everybody got their own foundation, own understanding. That's a lot of times why I kind of ask and want to see what people perspectives be, because everybody different, everybody do things differently. So it ain't, I be trying to get understanding, but for the most part it's like, what I mean, no, like it ain't to hold you to them standards. Like when a nigga explain what they do, it be in accordance to the foundation that I stand on.
Exactly.
Just to, that's all. Shit, I mean, as far as what people do, shit, man, listen. If I tell somebody something, you know what I mean, and they do something completely different, I ain't gonna stop. That's what it teaches me. Like, is there, okay, well, you know what I mean, this, okay, this person on this type of time, you know what I mean, hopefully, you know what I mean, and maybe not hopefully, but I would rather just get it, you know what I mean, instead of having the better experience that come with not knowing.
And then it was one thing that he said too that really hit me when Ola said, and I was like, wow, I promise you on everything I love. I was laying in the bed last night and I was thinking to myself, I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, man, I would literally give and do anything for this man. And Ola said something about submission. He was like, when you show a woman that type of submission, she will literally do anything for you. And I never said this to him, but like when it was like there was really no submission. It was, even though I still served, I still had the need to like be a little combative because I felt like I wasn't being honored and reverenced in a way, especially with me feeling like I was giving so much of myself. And since there's been a level of submission, and it's not a submission like, oh, I'm afraid or whatever, but now there's a reverence of, damn, I have something rare. I have a woman that is like willing to literally lay down her life for me. I can't even like, before where I would be more combative in wanting my way with certain things or wanting to rebuttal and say certain things, even if he's wrong, my heart won't even allow me to be super, to go real hard on that, because I'm like, I can see that he has given me a level of submission that's outside of himself and what he would regularly be, which makes me want to my all and break down, like not even have any walls, limitations or anything. So that hit me because I felt that. I was like, damn, that's why I was feeling like that, and really didn't understand where it was coming from. It was coming from his submission to me. You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense to y'all?
It makes perfect sense.
It do make
So
sense.
yeah, so it was kind of like, even now where it did mean a lot for me to want to have somebody propose to me or whatever, all that other shit, like I wouldn't give a damn. And he's asked multiple times, like not on no knee, we'd be laying in the bed, whatever. I wouldn't give a damn if he said, let's go in the backyard and wrap a damn piece of grass around your finger. I would accept that as if it was a grand gesture before the world, because I've seen the submission that came before the act of submission, which is the one knee thing.
Exactly. That's why I think our culture the best personally, because that's what Wack did. He followed the rules of our shit. You know what I'm saying? He earned it before he had it.
Well,
Oh
here go
shit,
the
there you go right
thing,
there.
though, bro. Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy, boy.
yo,
Hey,
yo,
Wack, when you say,
yo,
hey,
did he
Wack, that
slap